Hello everyone, I'm Coyote Jack and I'm just going to give you something of an update. Well, what I gathered from watching some of the stuff that everyone was posting there, and we have a proper article about this. Pardon? Ireland's proposed hate speech law receiving fierce backlash. After these fucking cockroaches from Morocco and all of these illegals who wants to Minecraft the actual citizens of a country, and especially these fucking cockroach scumbags. I hope they found and Minecraft them, backstabbed two adults and three kids, and two adults. I heard that they got Minecrafted, but this dude, they were protecting his identity. The prime minister, all of these politicians, they were mad when the identity of this cockroach got exposed. And on top of that, well, Co- Conor McGregor says that yeah, it makes sense to their own people. And say, you know what? If they are going to use a fucking building to house these savages, burn it. Do not let them in. And honestly, I'm okay with that. I all in favor of that because why would you want savages that backs the stab kids and can get away with it? So Ireland is got mad that on the internet they are even commenting and posting about it on social media. So that's why we have this headline, and I'm going to read you the article. Ireland's government is proposing hate speech laws in the wake of anti-immigration protests and fiery riots in Dublin. The riots were in response to the stabbing of three children and a teacher outside of an Irish Catholic school on Thursday and a Catholic church. Goddamn. They it's just a Muslim ideology going through the skulls of these cockroaches. The BBC reports that the stabbing suspect, a man in his late 40s, originally from Algeria but now an Irish citizen because they fucking government gave the citizenship to this scumbag, living in Ireland for 2 decades, has been identified. The suspect is currently under arrest and receiving medical care in a hospital. Oh, after you know how I they they really like to take the words out of my mouth. How fucking ghoulish the government is in housing and healing these criminals. After the attack, rumors about the suspect's immigration status were posted and spread on social media. Rioters converged on central Dublin, setting fires to buses and cars. They set on fire a fucking illegal refugee site because yeah, I heard that the Ireland people, Irish, they don't fuck around when they fuck with them to this level. You should not make them mad. That's the message they're sending. So let's continue. The rioters destroyed 11 police vehicles, damaged 13 shops, and looted stores. How do we know if they are not the fucking illegals? Because I heard that the Ireland country, well, the government to be precisely, they are more woke than Canada, and that says a lot. A fucking shithole that the Irish people is currently dealing. Look at this. While clashing with police, out of nearly 500 protesters, 34 people were arrested. In response, Ireland's Prime Minister Leo Varadkar said the government will modernize their hate speech law, so they want to enact fascism. So yeah, at this point the Nazis they took over Ireland, and even I watched one of these Rita women in position of of the government, along with the prime minister, saying that yeah, fascism is something that capitalism led. The fucking mental gymnastics in that speech. Yeah, Irish people is dealing with a fucking situation where, well, politicians could be Minecrafted if things escalate, and honestly, I'm okay with that. They they already show it to the world who are siding with and is with fucking criminals. I think it's now very obvious to anyone who might have doubted us that our incitement hatred legislation is just not up to date. Ah, that was fucking bullshit. That gave me some damage. Baradkar say after Thursday riots, it's not up to date for the social media age, and we need that legislation through. Yeah, we need censorship because they are proving that we fuck it up. Yeah, typical cop leftist behavior. And we need it through in a matter of weeks because, Lord, yeah, we need to fucking nax fascism faster, faster. Half of a night. Ah, no, sorry, I really want to say that, but well, shit. The similarities with the World War II Germans, oh, it's just so fucking clear. Because it's not just the platforms that have responsibility here, and they do. It's also the individuals who post messages and images online that stir up hatred and violence. We need to be able to use the laws to gather them individually. Maybe I remember that not the Babylon B or not the B uh, could be both. Well, they're the same company. They show some of the memes. I'm just like fucking hell. They really want to go full fascist all for that for edgy memes. Not even something inciting hate, just like a left used to do. The proposed legislation, criminal justice incitement, violence or hatred and hate offenses, Bill 2022 was first introduced on November 22. The bill is currently making its way through the Irish Parliament. If enacted, the bill would prohibit the incitement of violence or hatred against a person or group of persons on account of certain characteristics. Look, imagine in Mexico enacts this shit when it comes to Mara Salvatrucha. If you don't know about that Salvatorian gang, I'm going to repeat that again. Imagine when they set a bus on fire with people inside, and the people prefer to be burned alive inside the bus than coming out of the bus running. Because these evil pieces of shit surround the bus and they will Minecraft these people. They already like to Minecraft. They are just sadistic pieces of shit that should be exterminated. That's the things. Because they prove it to the world how evil they are. Especially Salvatorian history with that gang is just fucking insane. For a for a country that is the tier size of Mexico, they triple it down in crime. And all by the corruption of a government that is just straight fucking leftist that protects criminals. And they want to do the same with these illegals in Ireland. They want to protect these back savages who will backstab more people. Well, backstab now. Stab. Sorry. Stab people. Because, yeah, the Muslims from that country have the moral high ground according to that MSNBC lefties. It's just nonsense. Those characteristics are race, color, nationality, religion, national or ethnic origin, descent, gender, sex characteristic, sexual orientation, or disability. The bill states a person shall be found guilty if they prepare or possess material that is likely to incite violence or hatred against a person of a group of persons on account of their protected characteristic. Check your phones. your government is going to try to hire some hackers just so they can get you faster because they are fucking fascist. I already said that. With a view up to that material being communicated to the public or a section of the public, whenever by himself or herself or another person. The bill allows a judge to issue a search warrant for an alleged perpetrator. Imagine that, yeah, everyone can get prosecuted so easily. Fascism. Prop- perpetrators' property if law enforcement has sufficient evidence of their involvement in a hate speech crime. This includes the authority to search and seize the belongings of the alleged perpetrator and their family, such as electronic devices, documents, and diaries. Everything that could be incriminating. Imagine if my mom says necessary another illegal stabbed one of my neighbors. We need to do something. This is getting out of hand. Hate speech! That's what we are. Law enforcement is also empowered to compel the perpetrator to log into those devices and provide password for access. They're going to do some MK Ultra on you. Critics of the bill find it to be alarming that the bill does not define hate. Because that's what these laws are. These hate speech laws, they are so ambiguous to, by design to prosecute everything they don't like as hate speech. It's just fucking obvious. Hatred shall be understood as referring to hatred based on race, color, religion, descent, national or ethnic origin. I just hate feminists for how fucking ghoulish they are towards men. So only because I said that you are going to prosecute me? Go fuck yourself, the bill states. Critics contend that the bill's definition of hatred is circular and it defines hatred as hatred. The lack of clear understanding of what precisely constitutes hate under the bill has led to pushback from critics. Well, from their own people, because this is going to backfire. You are just like World War II Germans, SS Wehrmacht. Fucking insanity. In Ireland, Sen Sharon Keoghan, an independent, has been speaking out against the proposed legislation. And careful now, don't be caught with the wrong opinions. This bill extends the guardian powers under the new hate speech bill. So yeah, you have this woman explaining it. In the United States, billionaire businessman Elon Musk has expressed concern about the legislation, describing it as very concerning. In an April post on his social media platform X, Musk criticized the bill as massive attack against freedom of speech because fucking it is. So look, the the nonsense that they are proposing and approving. That's why Irish people needs to fight back. And if things need to escalate, they should. They must. Because that's what they want. But at the same time, these fucking politicians, they don't know that when things escalate faster than they could expect, they could not handle. At this point, even police, I don't know if even fucking police is going to be even on their side because if enough amounts of people get the message and start acting, the government will crumble. And honestly, I'm all in favor of that. Following the riots in Ireland, UFC champion Conor McGregor, an Ireland native, is reportedly under investigation by the Irish police. The investigation is related to comments he posted on X. The one I did a video on it that criticized the Irish government before and after stabbing attack. So yeah, they are all even going after his ass. And at this point, he's going to get out. I hope. But on top of that, just imagine Count Dankula when he got prosecuted over the Nazi pug joke. Now imagine how it will be with McGregor, and a lot of these Irish. They should put attention to this because the fucking control the government want to push is already here, and they want to replace you by Minecrafting you. Take notes and think how to approach this because the great replacement is already here and they really want you gone.